It's been lighting up the Oregon coast for more than 150 years, but that light has been dimmed for some of its employees. A third of the small workforce that runs Yaquina Head Lighthouse have lost their jobs under the Trump administration's federal job cuts.
Fox 12's Carly Olson spoke to one of those employees who said that she worked for years to land this position. Carly?
Sabrina Gorney has been working seasonally under the Bureau of Land Management at the Lighthouse for the last 4 years. She finally landed a permanent position as an education technician just 6 months ago, and she was another 6 months away from the end of her probation period. But now she's faced with an entirely new future, not just for herself, but for the natural area she was committed to protecting.
Yaquina Head Lighthouse. A beacon on a coastal cliffside that around 430,000 people a year come to visit.
I'm very passionate about the land and land stewardship and conservation.
Sabrina Gorney used to be one of the people helping to make that happen. She's an expert on the landscape, leading educational programming to share about its rich history. But everything changed on February 18th.
Myself and 2 other workers were being laid off that day.
They received similar letters to those received by Forest Service workers, saying they were being laid off due to poor performance, even though Gorney has received awards for her work.
I mean, it was shocking. It was really disappointing to be treated that way. I had never met the person who was claiming poor performance against me. I was quite incredulous and angry.
She is one of 3 to be let go from Yaquina Head Lighthouse out of a staff of 9. Hours have already been cut at the front gate and visitors center. Lighthouse tours are unavailable, and Gorney says educational programming has been canceled.
I would definitely ask everyone to be really patient with the remaining staff, understand that it's not possible to provide all the services that the public expects.
The Bureau of Land Management tells us they don't have a comment on personnel matters, but a spokesperson said, quote, BLM reaffirms its unwavering commitment to both the American public and the lands we protect. We're working closely with the Office of Personnel Management to ensure we are prioritizing fiscal responsibility for the American people. For now, Sabrina is applying for unemployment and planning for a life far away from the cliffs she knows so well.
I feel that I have to start a new career over from scratch. I was very passionate about my work. I loved my job, and it will be very difficult to replace that job because it was such a special area and special people that I got to see and work for every day.
Gorney also tells me she was among around 800 BLM workers who received similar notices in late February. Reporting live in studio, Carly Olson, Fox 12 Oregon.